What If has a brand new episode entitled What If 1872, and we're going to talk about those Easter eggs and references during it, because even though it took place in the Wild West, they still had a handful. We're going to be talking spoilers from the episode, and this is going to be your spoiler warning. Now, first of all, when we meet Shang-Chi, his name is actually 10 Rings in this universe, which is a reference to Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, where he literally gets the 10 rings by the end of the movie. Then we have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, showing up, and they talk about how she's a sharpshooter. But instead of using a bow, she uses guns, and she's wearing a purple outfit like her MCU counterpart. Shang-Chi has a bandana that's red and has a similar design to his suit from the main MCU. We have the Watcher going over how when you get to the edges of the multiverse, it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder, which I'm all here for, and I'm very disappointed we didn't get some of those more weirder stories. He shows us a frog Thor and a crocodile Loki, which I think would have been a great what if we got it, which we first saw that crocodile Loki in Loki season 1. We get a pirate's crossbone with possibly a Black Widow next to him and someone else that I'm not sure of. And then we get a singing Ultron, which was programmed for show tunes. So in this universe, he was just a show star. But that whole idea of the what if being weirder and weirder and weirder is definitely a tie to the comics, where some of the what if stories are the most random stories you've ever seen. Kate and Shang-Chi end up running into a kid named Jun Fan, and Jun Fan is an Iron Fist from 1878 AD in the Wild West in the comics. When they find a high-speed train, that train has repulsors like Iron Man, and we have a bunch of references to Stark Munitions for Tony Stark, Hammer Steel for Justin Hammer, and Cross Manufacturing for Darren Cross. We even have a blue device in the middle, which is kind of like the Warp Speed engine from Captain Marvel with the Tesseract inside. We meet Sonny Birch, which we first saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp, who is a black market weapons dealer going after Hank Pym's technology. And it looks like he might have a part of the Mind Stone, where he's putting people in trances like how Loki did in the first Avengers movie. The Hood has superpowers just like how they do in the comics, where they can turn invisible. Now, the Hood in this has been taken over by Xialing as she unalived the original one, and while she's fighting Shang-Chi, she's using a chain like her rope dart in the Shang-Chi movie. At the end of the episode, we have Kate Bishop dropping an Iron Fist reference, saying Jun Fan has iron fists, and as they're leaving the town, Shang-Chi says, "The sun's getting real low, Hawkeye," a reference to Black Widow saying the sun's getting real low to to the Hulk in Age of Ultron. Let me know what you thought of this episode of What If, and if you noticed any other Easter eggs and references during it.